Hello and welcome to my first video all about cut and paste journaling. Cut and paste journaling is the very best way that I know that we can provide our hearts with long-lasting healing transformation. I found cut and paste journaling many years ago, about 15 years ago, and I have been doing it ever since. What is cut and paste journaling? Well, let me introduce you to it, and then we're going to get right into creating a page. By the way, this is going to be a weekly segment that I do here on my YouTube channel. A new video will drop every single Wednesday. I won't go through what cut and paste journaling is with every video. I will just show my process from beginning to end, and then maybe do some flip throughs of different cut and paste books that I have created through the years. But for this very first video, I'm just going to briefly go over it. So cut and paste journaling is something that is so incredibly simple. It's literally where we take images that really speak to us, whether they are ladies that represent different emotions and things that we are feeling, to phrases and words that we want to put on our page. Cut and paste journaling can be all about pattern paper, different background papers, papers that you make, your collage fodder that you create. It can just be so many different things. It can also be stickers. It can be your kid's sticker pack. I know my granddaughter, she loves stickers, and every now and then I'll find a sticker in her little sticker pack and I'll put it on my page. Cut and paste journaling looks like this. This is my Big Book of Brave book, which I will be creating in today. And cut and paste journaling is this. It's just where I took different background papers, I cut and paste using my scissors and glue, just put it on the page, and then I just took different elements, words and things, and just put them on the page. Cut and paste is not about fancy techniques or hard techniques. You don't have to learn anything. You don't have to have a lot of supplies. You literally could just do a cut and paste journal using a simple composition notebook, which is what this is, and a magazine, because there will be images and words in there that you can use. I offer a lot of free collage sheets in my Facebook group, Sacred Feather Soul Journaling, as well as on my Patreon. And you just need scissors and glue, and that is it. Now, cut and paste journaling, of course you can add fun elements. I like to do that. Sometimes I like to cut. Sometimes I do like to add paint to my cut and paste journals. Oftentimes I will add sparkles and gold leaf foil. But again, these are all just very simple techniques, nothing that you have to learn. This is all about how you feel. It's about the process. It's about healing your heart through this beautiful transformational way. It's about feeling your feelings. It's about finding peace and respite during your day. Cut and paste journaling is my absolute favorite way to process my feelings, and that is what this weekly series is all about. So welcome. I'm so glad you're here. This is my Big Book of Brave. This is a journal that I've been keeping all year long. I have free prompts in my Sacred Feather Soul Journaling group on Facebook, and every single week we have a different prompt. Sometimes it is a quote. Sometimes it is just one word. Sometimes it's a phrase. But whatever it is something that helps remind you to be brave. And this is just made from a simple composition notebook that I paid $1 for at Walmart, and it's definitely amazing and chunky. I hope to make it clear through December, so this whole entire book is just my Big Book of Brave. What I have today with me to choose from, well, I've got my glue stick. I've got 2 sets of scissors. I've got that bigger set. I've got this for the smaller things that I cut out. And then I am using my I Am digital kit that I am now offering in my Patreon group. And it is full of ladies and crystals and words and all kinds of beautiful things to fill up my journals. I also have a pile over here of different papers from Collage Soup that I may want to use. I'm a huge fan of theirs. I also just have some pattern paper and things that I'm probably going to be using as a background today. It's fall, and so, or at least I like to say that it's fall. I know we have a few weeks until the actual start of fall, but September, October, November, December are definitely my very favorite months, and I'm excited about fall. So I have this old Ideals book, and it's all about autumn. It's full of these beautiful poems and images from a long time ago, and I like that nostalgic feel that these pages can add to my cut and paste journal. Now, sometimes when I start a cut and paste journal, I will add some paint to my background, and I'll show you what I mean. So in my cut and paste, Big Book of Brave, I have added some paint, and using stencils and Dylusions ink and watered down acrylic. I love doing that, and that can definitely be a cut and paste kind of journal. But today what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on this page because I like to do everything in chronological order in this book. And the prompt that I'll be working with is Finding Me. And so I kind of have an idea of what I'm going to do. I'm just going to let go, let loose, start sifting through those images, cutting and pasting to music, and just relax. There will be no more of me talking. There'll just be me creating. Again, thank you so much for Okay, so I'm pulling out my gold, copper, and silver leafing now, and then I'm just going to add that to where I just think I want to accent certain phrases and things.
Found the one, you should never give her up. I think it's the way life changes when in love, yeah. I surround my soul with the positivity. That's why I don't worry about the things that I don't see, yeah. These days I don't worry about much. I think we should have some more fun. I still dream of.
So my page could be done right here, and this is just cut and paste. Then I added some gold leafing, pretty simple stuff, pretty basic stuff. But I like to add some marks to my page, and I feel like this could be such a meditative thing to do. I use Posca paint pens for almost all of my mark making, and I have two sizes. I have the fine size, which is that smaller looking tip, and then I have a larger tip too, so you can just kind of see the difference in the lids too. Okay, and so then this is all just very intuitive. So many times what this does as I'm making marks around my page is I will read what I have put on my page and just kind of let that sink in, and it's amazing the peace that will come over me. And also it always encourages me, and just I always say it's when the magic happens, because you know, I look at these words like take a risk or make today count, and I know that I put them on there, but then when I really stop to look at the images that I chose and I look at the words, I just know that this was such an intuitive page, and making marks on my page really helps me just kind of let that sink in and let me process what I've created. On this side because I use the fall background with the road. Fall is my very favorite time, like I said earlier, and so I really want to keep that there. Oftentimes when I'm doing cut and paste journaling, it's just very serendipitous so many times, because I will look down and maybe I'll see something right in front of my my work table that I hadn't seen before, and I usually use it on the page somewhere because I feel like it's just meant to be. And so as I was going through my Posca paint pens, I picked up a pen and this was attached to it. And it says, "Let life surprise you." And I just don't think that's a coincidence that it's on there, because finding me for this season is all about taking risk in what I'm doing in my personal life and my business life. I want more joy in my life. And so I just feel like let life surprise you. You know, I'm not trying to plan every little thing. I'm just trying to take it as it comes. And so I'm trying to be open. So I just feel like this was perfect. So I just need to figure out where I want to put it on my page, and I think I'm going to put it right there on the eye because it really pops out there. And gosh, I love how things like that happen.